So what does it mean to surrender to God? This is a beautiful invitation, right? It's a posture of trust. It's a recognition that God is God and we are not. It's ultimately choosing to place our lives into His hands because we know He loves us, He leads us, He's faithful. We know the promises of God. So when you know that, it's easier to surrender your full life into His hands, knowing that He's going to guide you and love you through whatever. But if you're like me, who was trained to self-abandon, self-erase through childhood trauma, narcissistic abuse, those kind of things, when I first came to Christ, I confused surrender with complete disappearance of self. When Jesus says in Luke 9:23 to deny ourselves, pick up your cross daily and follow Him, you can take deny yourself completely literally, 100%. I ignored myself, I silenced myself, I stopped having needs, I stopped acknowledging the humanity within me because I thought I was supposed to deny everything about myself. But this is not biblical surrender. And God is not asking us to erase the person He created. He's just asking us to bring that whole person into a deeper relationship with Him so He can redeem and restore. There's a profound difference between surrendering your life to God and abandoning yourself in the name of God. It's a fine line, but once you cross it, you realize you're surrendering and denying yourself to the extreme that God does not call us to. Surrendering versus self-abandonment, one will lead to freedom, and the other one leads to exhaustion and even depression. One leads to a deeper connection with God, and one leads to a greater disconnection with Him. I got angry. Why do I have to deny everything? I gave up art. I gave up fun things. When I first came to Christ, read the Bible for myself, really didn't find a church or community yet. Reading the Bible on my own, I came to this conclusion that denying myself meant my whole self, even the good stuff, and the stuff that God wanted to redeem in me, restore. So my first year, I refused almost to do art and have fun and do things and be a human and live life because I was in this self-abandonment program mindset when I came to surrendering and denying myself to God. This verse can easily be interpreted as everything about me must be rejected so I can follow Christ. But that's not what Jesus says. He's not telling us to reject humanity, our humanity. He is a human. He became a human for our sake, right? He lived a human life. He's not asking us to become disconnected from ourselves, the person He created us to be. He's just inviting us to surrender the false selves, the multiple old fallen identities, habits, programs, choices we've made, anywhere that we've tried to live independently from God, the separation from God, the sin, all that stuff. The self that we're called to deny is not the self that God created. The self that we deny says things like, I know better than God. I can do this better than God. I can do this on my own. I have to control everything, otherwise it's going to fall apart. These are old self things to deny. The self tries to define itself apart from God. And the self tries to protect itself against all costs, even the Word, because the Word sets you free, and sometimes the self doesn't want to be set free, right? So surrender is not destroying yourself in the name of God. Surrender is releasing all the things that keep you from receiving true life, the life Jesus came to give us and promised. The light and easy yoke, actual life, not death through sin, death through the flesh, death through the fallen world, true life and life abundantly. So if you struggle with self-abandonment issues, sit with the Holy Spirit, ask Him to heal those parts of yourself that you're denying in the name of Christ, but He's actually calling you to cultivate the new creation in. Because there's a difference between old self and new self, yes? But you are still you, and allow Him to heal and transform and change you as you heal and and the more you walk with him. Just ask him to reveal like where you've been surrendering and where you've been abandoning yourself in his name, and be open to conviction, open to making a new choice. But if you struggle with surrender and denying yourself, and like over denying yourself, like to the point where you even give up art and fun stuff and reading books other than the Bible, like anything, if you feel like that maybe that's a little too extreme, just double check with God that you may be over denying like the new self, the new creation, your actual humanity that he did call you to be and live and experience life from. So just think about this today. Surrender is not self-abandonment. And again, it's a fine line. It's just a practice to deny yourself properly, quote unquote properly, the old self, the self that's trying to live independently from God. So choose to abide, choose to surrender, and don't choose to completely abandon yourself in the process. We can be whole before God and live with him wholly. Holy, WHOLLY and HOLY together. I love you.